Hello students, I hope you have enjoyed the previous way where we see calendars in a different perspective. Now, I am back with another interesting problem where we don't use shortcuts but we reduce the time of solving a problem by seeing the same facts in different way. Today, I have chosen this type of problems from time, speed and distance. Generally, I find that among students, people stop their thinking process, especially in time distance, because we know that whole time, speed and distance problems are based on one formula. Distance is equals to speed into time. Since they are guaranteed that any formula or any way they can get to the answer from this, they don't think of efficient ways, or they stop their thinking pattern just here itself. Now, today we will see how instead of seeing time, speed and distance problems in silos, how by integrating them with ratio and proportion or other concepts, we can solve this in a much more efficient way. Now, first I will solve for you in the basic way, and you will for yourself know that how by dealing it with an integrative approach, you can solve problems much more faster. Now, the question is, A drives, if he drives 45 kilometers per hour, he reaches office 4 minutes late, and if he drives at 60 kilometers per hour, he reaches 5 minutes early. And the question setter asks, what is the distance between A and his office or some destination? What is the distance between the source and the destination? Now, the basic way to do this is, because everybody knows time distance is equal to speed into time, and it is only one journey that is we are given two instances of. So, distance is always constant. So, what do we do? Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is given 45 into time. Let us take he takes x hours. So, this becomes x plus 4 minutes later. That means he has travelled for 4 minutes more. So, it becomes 4 minutes. Taking x hours, it is 60. This distance is equal to this distance, which is the speed is 60 and he has reached 5 minutes early. That means he has travelled 5 minutes less, which is 5 by 60. Now, if you do, this becomes to 60x plus 4 by 60 into 60x minus 5 by 60. This 60 gets cancelled, and this is 3 times 4 times. So, this becomes 180x plus 12 is equals to 240x minus 20. And if you rearrange the equation, it becomes 240x minus 180x is equals to 12 plus 20. So, 60x is equals to 32. X is equals to 32 by 60. And the value is into x is 32 by 60 plus of 4 by 60. So, if you see 45 into 36 divided by 60, this goes for 4s are 60, 4 9s are 36, we get 27. Okay. So, the distance between this is 27 kilometers. This is the basic way. So, doing all this. So it might have taken me at least 2 or 3 minutes to do this, but no, this is not a shortcut, but a different way of seeing things. Okay. Now, instead of thinking in silos, can we think this as two ratios given? Ratio is always right. What is a ratio? Ratio is a comparison between two similar quantities. So, let's see. We know that distance is constant. We know when distance is constant, speed when distance is constant. That is, how can we write this? S1 by S2 is equals to T2 by T1, since it is inversely proportional. Okay. Now see how easy it becomes to solve. 45 kilometers, 60 kilometers. So, speed 1 by speed 2 is 45 by 60, which is 3 by 4. Now, since the distance is constant, speed 1 by speed 2 equals to time 2 by time 1. So, this is equals to T2 by T1. That is, if in the second speed, with second speed he takes 3 units of time, in the first case he takes 4 units of time. Now, we know the difference between this. What is the difference between this? He is 9 minutes late and 5 minutes early. So, the difference is 9 minutes. Okay. Now, you see this here. The difference between time 2 and time 1 in ratio case is 1. So, 1 unit of time difference, okay, 1 unit of time difference accounts for 9 minutes. Okay. 1 unit of time difference accounts for 9 minutes. So, what does 4 units, and 4 units corresponds to time 1. 4 units of ratio or 4 units of time difference in ratio correspond to, it will become 4 into 9. 1 unit corresponds to 9 minutes and 4 units correspond to 9 into 4, which is 36 minutes. Now, we have the time for time 1 is 36 minutes and the speed is 45 kilometers per hour. So, 36 minutes, convert to 60, 36 by 60 into 45. This is 4, this is 3, 4 9s, 9 3s are 27. See, hardly 30 seconds. We will not even do equations, and that too, if I want, because I wanted to explain, I had to write S1 by S2 is equal to T1 by T2. But if you are able to see this as a ratio, see how efficiently will you be able to solve. No equations to be done, or you see how clunky it looked the previous way, the basic way. But this is just 2 steps, you can reach to the answer. So, it becomes much more efficient and much more easy way to solve the problem. So, instead of, what do I want to tell from this problem? Instead of seeing things in silos, limiting our capability to formulas, let's inculcate a way to see problems in a different way. And I assure you, when you join my classes, there will be n number of concepts where we think out of the box and see a different way, or find a much more efficient way to solve problems. I hope from this problem, even you may not do for every time, speed and distance, but from this, when you get a time, speed and distance problem where there are 2 instances, you will start thinking in this way, thinking in terms of ratios, so that problem becomes much more easy and you will spend less time solving the problem too. Hope you have learned a great deal today. Thank you. And in future videos, we'll be back with such beautiful ways. These are not shortcuts per se, but such beautiful ways or different ways to see the problems. Thank you.